Surprise!
Just trying to get into the spirit of things. Welcome back to another banger. My name is John B. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, if you are not new, it's good to see you again. How's it going, Jeets? Today, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. Actually, we're gonna do a whole lot of fishing. So in today's video, we are gonna be doing another crazy, creepy lure challenge. This time, we're gonna be using a topwater bat lure. This thing just looks really weird. I thought this would be a perfect opportunity with Halloween being right around the corner to toss this bait and see if you can catch some bass. Now here is kind of the eerie and creepy thing. On many occasions, anglers have taken home their catch, and upon filleting the fish, they've found dead bats within fish's stomachs. That to me is pretty crazy, to think a bass is not only capable of eating like a duck or a lizard, but a freaking bat. This kind of makes sense though, because as a kid, I remember fishing around dusk in Ohio and seeing bass swoop down super low to grab little mosquitoes and insects just above the water. And I'm sure if one of these guys made a faulty swoop and landed into the water, a bass isn't not going to eat this. So today's goal is to fish this lure, give you guys an overall review, what I think about it, how I feel about it, and then also try to catch some bass on it, of course. And along with this, we're gonna be throwing some traditional tactics, but with it being low light right now, we're gonna start off with this. All right, enough chitter chatter, let's get after it. I'm gonna use some pretty heavy gear to throw this bat. I got a 7/8 heavy action rod. It's gonna allow me to get a nice distance on that cast and also some good backbone when slinging this thing out. I don't know the exact weight and or specs on this bait, but I'll leave it in the description below. Got some 65-pound braid. A lot of you guys ask, why do you use such heavy braid for such small fish? And the reason is mainly because, well, bass anglers like to winch in fish, but also it's to compensate for the lure size. See, this is a heavy lure, and if you throw like this on like 10-pound test, it'll just snap right off. So it's not the best of moves. Tie a Palmer knot. This thing is just creepy. Like I do not like this lure. I don't like this challenge. I don't like this lure. I'm out in a lake right now all by myself too. So not only am I throwing a spooky lure, but it's kind of a spooky setting. Pretty overcast, a little eerie out. Not really feeling this, but we're gonna give it a go. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go, first cast. Actually fairly like subtle. Like it's not like super annoying like a buzzbait. I would say it's more or less like a cross between like a jitterbug and a, I don't know, I'm a fan of it so far though. Let's see if we can catch some fish. Nice thing about today is I can just get right back in the car, change spots, I don't have to walk all the way around the lake. Nice and easy, woo! Let's get some bat bass, guys, I'm pumped. Got some good conditions today, good condition. This looks really deadly, holy smokes, this looks like there could be a bass like right in front of me. Oh, there is one right there. Oh, actually I see one. No, bat bass. Damn, I thought that was gonna be the ticket. I thought that was gonna be the Willy Wonka golden ticket. Spot number 2, nothing. It's a graveyard over here. Let's keep patrolling. Come on, Lucky. You're driving, I'm shotgun. Sweet. No go on spot number 4. That's 4 strikes. In baseball, I would have been way out. Thanks, Luck. I need one of these freaking fish to swallow my bait in T-minus 20 seconds. Otherwise, I'm gonna freaking lose my tits. I'm gonna lose all my tits right now. If fish doesn't eat. Eat my bait. Sick, nice cast, dude, nice cast. Oh, I'm on, he's got it. He's got it. I'm on. Oh my gosh. On the bat. Stay on. He's still on. Oh my gosh. I'm awake. Yes! Check that out. No way. Holy smokes. It worked. That's a freaking good one too. Moly, dude. Wow, he's riled up. Look at that thing hanging out of its mouth. You've got to be joking me. That is like just so close to being out of his mouth. Right in the tail hook. Whew. My heart is pounding. I didn't think I had him for a second. That was a big bite. I thought it was like at least like a 5-pounder the way he freaking ate it. The bat bass strikes right at dawn. The sun is just starting to peak. Can you freaking believe this? On the bat lure. I've been out and about since I started the intro. I've been like absolutely just grinding, trying to get that thump. That was my first bite of the day. I'm 1 for 1 right now. Quality fish. Oh my God, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but we did it. There you go, bat bass. Woo! Nux, guys. Bam. What you just witnessed is the power of switching up your technique. Since I started all the way over there, like you guys have no idea how much I've fished. I've probably driven a mile, well, probably more than that, probably 2 miles. From there to basically here, I have been working the lure like this. Throwing it out there, getting a good cast, and just slowly retrieving it in. As advertised, that is the action you're supposed to imitate. You're basically just supposed to whip it out there and do a slow crank retrieve, and it's got this nice tantalizing wobble, which is theoretically good. Like that should produce a bite, right? But these fish for some reason are really funky. So what I did right there on that point was throw out there, and instead of cranking it in super fast, I just let it sit for a bit, twitched it twice, let it sit again, twitch it some more, allowing that fish to take some time, inspect the bait, make sure he wants to eat it, and then finally cranks it. Good news is we still have quite a lot of water to fish, and also the clouds are sticking around, so that is going to increase our chances of continuing to get some more bites in this thing. Yes, we did it. Woo! I'm pumped. I'm gonna swift jog back to the car. Let's go fish some more zones. Well, this kind of sucks. I just tried driving over this creek and yeah. Oh, what the f was I thinking? Oh. What was I thinking? Can someone tell me? Like, why did I think that that was a good idea? Here's John B. Like, John B-roll mode over here. I'm like, oh, I'll set the camera down right below this creek. It's gonna be a sick little sequence. And then off-road John B mode is like, yeah, that's definitely good enough of a clearance. Meanwhile, a fucking tricycle probably couldn't even make it across this thing. It's so narrow. But then I was like, nah, screw that. We'll get some sick B-roll of me driving across this little tiny dam. Oh, all right, let's focus and keep fishing. Enough off-roading B-roll. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a steezy titch. There we go. Look at that. That 154,000% should have been a biggie blow up. I realize how fortunate I am to get that one fish. I'm gonna try something here. Don't hate me. I'm going to see if maybe these fish are just on a little bit of a different pattern. I know today's objective and goal is to catch them on the bat, but with that being said, I think that there are some fish to be caught here, and I don't necessarily want to pass that opportunity up. Ooh, fish got bit. I got one. He's on it. He's on. Fish on. Fish on. That's what's up. It's good to know that I'm not completely wrong here. I must have thrown to that branch probably 3 or 4 times with the bat. I think these fish are just like full fall mode right now. And when I mean fall, I mean like Texas fall mode. But these fish, when the temp drops, they get a little funky. This guy is really cold too. Like he is very, very cold compared to the air temp. There he is. Another one. Another one. A little bit better. Oh, was a little bit better. Was that fish even hooked? This fish was barely hooked. Look at that, the hook's not even exposed. How did that happen? That was weird. Another one, another fish. There he is. Get out of the brush. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, there we go. They're in the brush, real thick right now. Real thick, like. All about the same size though, right around 13 to 14 inches. Well, it's good that they're biting. You know, it would suck if they like weren't biting the bat and they weren't biting the craw. That would be like super morbid. Well, the sun is really starting to shine now and the bite is simmering down. I figured this would be a good moment to give you guys a bat breakdown and discuss some of my initial impressions about this bait. Just to be clear, this is a completely honest review. I'm not getting paid by the company that makes these baits. With that being said, This might be one of my favorite top water crazy baits that this company makes. The cool thing is they do sell them for a pretty fair price, so it's not like this is a $100 lure. I'm not sure what the exact MSRP is on this lure, but I'll leave it in the description below along with all the other nitty-gritty details. We're just gonna talk about the bait, the action, and how I felt it fished today. Action is the one thing that I thought this bait really did excel in. I expected this to be kind of like a goofy, like blah, blah, blah bait, like one of those ones is, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what blah, blah, blah is, but you kind of know what I'm talking about, right? It just kind of goes across the water and it looks like nothing, but this thing truly has a pretty dirty action. The weird thing is I really didn't get that many bites in this thing. I actually got more bites when I slowed it down and kind of inebriated the action. My only fish and my only bite today was when I was twitching and not even reeling it in. When you reel this bait in, it's got this crazy side to side action. It really does imitate some sort of like dying bird or bait fish. I don't even know. I'm not even sure if bass even think it's an actual bat, but they are interested in it, and we proved that today. While the side-to-side steady motion didn't get any bites today, the twitching motion did, and that's kind of how I caught that fish on the other end of the lake. I wasn't getting any bites, so I figured I had to try something out. I threw on a little shallow point, twitched it once, twitched it twice, gave it 3 twitches, stopped it, and then one more twitch, and that fish came up and really ate it with some authority. I was pretty dumbfounded after that bite. Why is it that that fish wants the bait and none of the other ones want it? It's just kind of confusing. Some fish can be very particular, but it did get it done today, and I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna be bites. I mean, I fished this whole lake until I finally got one nib. One little freaking nib. The design is really cool. It definitely has the profile of a bat. I think a lot of lures out there don't really have like profiles of like what they're trying to imitate. Like a topwater hollow belly frog. I don't think it looks anything like a frog, just my opinion. With the wing spread, you could say that looks like a bat or some sort of flying creature. The hooks are really nice and sharp. They're strong. I used 65-pound braid today and got hung up multiple times and of course caught that fish. And there isn't a single mark of wear or tear on these hooks. So shout out to Savage Gear on that part. Durability is pretty good. I was only fishing on rocks, so I really couldn't test it to the full capacity, but it handled fairly well. So I'm gonna give it a 2 thumbs up on that realm. This bait's probably one of my favorite baits that Savage Gear makes, just for the fact that it's just so crazy. Like a bat lure. It's almost like they're like, all right, we did the duck, we did the mouse, let's just do a, oh, I don't know, how about a bat? Next, you're gonna see a floating gazelle. After this video, mark my words, you guys are gonna go into like Dick's Sporting Goods or Bass Pro Shop, and you're gonna see a freaking crocodile by Savage Gear. They're just crazy, and I gotta give them a little credit in that sense as they push the limits with their lures. Point in case. So now that you know what it's like to fish with a bat lure, let me know in the comment section below what lure you would like to see reviewed on this channel next. Give this video one of these guys right here, and then also subscribe because we are so freaking close to 1 million. I might actually hit a milli soon. That's just mind-blowing, dude. I'm like freaking on cloud 9. I'm about to be on cloud 9 once we get to 7 digis. Oh, so with that being said, I'm gonna sign out. Be sure to check all the gear, including the bat, linked in the description below. Peace out, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will catch you guys next time on the next fishing mission. As always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.